Clay, infinitely sensitive, sensual, soft yet strong. Clay registers every thought and emotion. Working with clay is much like life itself. One goes from a deep sense of control and power, engagement and even obsession with a piece until it's done. The Clay Company is a niche art company. It's a company focused entirely on ceramics and pottery. We consider ourselves a center for the ceramic arts. So we buy, sell, teach anything and everything, all products and services related with the ceramic arts. Teaching is a major part of what we do at the Clay Company. We run workshops of different sorts. If you are a beginner, never worked in clay, but have the desire to get your hands dirty, get in there and make something beautiful, come to us. We run workshops that are specifically catered to anyone and everyone, the only parameter being an interest to work in clay. These workshops are open to the general public and we run them in different parts of the cities, different venues.
You know, there are loads of people who have never handled clay before or have very little experience of it. So with them, we approach a much more nurturing way of teaching so that it helps them to get over that initial apprehension of approaching a new medium. And there are some who come with some experience of clay, and in there we have a slightly hands-off guidance where we help them to form, they know the ABC and we help them to form a word with whatever technical experience they have.
We also run workshops specifically for corporates. Pottery and ceramics is an incredibly therapeutic art form. The stressful lives all of you lead in the corporate world need some sort of vent, if you may. And pottery really gives you a very, very wonderful, creative avenue for doing just that. Gym in an office is a wonderfully effective stress buster. But there are also corporates who are considering having an art environment to achieve exactly the same objective. So we will sit down with you, do a needs assessment and understand what your core goal is. Taking that into consideration, step 2 will be to design a workshop specifically for your needs. It could be an event, it could be on-site at your premises, it could be off-site at a wonderful holiday destination, depending again on what your need is and what your goal as a corporate is for your employees.
If they want to have it in the corner of their office, we can establish a permanent corner where whenever they have time or the inclination, they could go and work with the clay.
We have a range of products and services. We have launched a line of workwear, like the one you see me wear. They're dungarees, they're very comfortable, they're very practical, most importantly, and they're easy to work in. The Clay Company takes on commissions of works of art in ceramics. So whether you are looking to buy ceramics for your office or hotel, or maybe a little corner in your home, depending on what your budget is, no matter how big or small, we would commission a piece of work that is a unique piece made entirely for you to your specifications. We want you to have a load of fun. That's what you're here for. At the end of the day, if you haven't had fun, we haven't achieved what we set out to get.
A big part of pottery is the type of community that you're doing the work within. And this workshop has introduced me to people of different backgrounds, different occupations, various ages, and different experience with clay. With the great teachers that they've brought artists from different parts of India. And while they teach others, you can listen in and you can find techniques and new experiences yourself. It's definitely been a great workshop, a lot of fun. It's a great, fun, jovial atmosphere. And I'm definitely looking forward to future workshops and more advanced techniques.
I was expecting to have some exposure with clay, but this has been better than what I expected it to be, because it's just not about this little exposure, but I think I can take it a long way.
We need you to go away with a better, more evolved level of appreciation for this art form. So we do expose you to a little bit of history of pottery and ceramics. We do tell you a little bit about how this art form has developed, who were the people who started it and who were the people who really gave it the technical enhancement that we see today. We also tell you a little bit about how to identify different types of pottery, how to appreciate different types of pottery, so that you go away with a little bit of knowledge about pottery which you did not have when you walked into the room.